This is
Hey guys, my name is Em and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. In today's video it's going to be a fun little weekend reading vlog, which I'm so excited about, but it's going to be extra special because I'm going to be reading one of my most anticipated releases in this vlog, and I'm so excited. There's actually so many releases that I'm so excited for in 2024, actually particularly April. There's been so many that I've pre-ordered and that I'm like so excited to read, but this one I feel like is potentially my most anticipated release. So yeah, I'm so excited to read it with you guys and for you to see my reactions. Hopefully I will love it, but I'm going to take you along with me on this journey nonetheless. So you probably know which book I'm talking about, or you will have seen it from the thumbnail, but the book that I'm going to be reading in this vlog is Funny Story by Emily Henry. I'm so excited to read this book. Like, I actually can't even believe that this book is like in my hands, that I have this book. Like, I feel like I've been anticipating it for so long that it's kind of crazy that it's actually like out in the world and people have read it, people have reviewed it. Like, that's kind of insane. Also, I'm very much so like in a summer mood, and Emily Henry just screams summer to me. Is the weather matching my mood? Not entirely. Like, we had like a really nice couple of sunny days last weekend in which me and Sarah went to the beach. I don't know if I filmed any of that, but if I did I will put it in this vlog, of course. So yeah, we had like a few warm days, but like it's not summer weather. But I'm mentally in summer right now, and this book just screams summer to me and I'm very excited to read it. So yeah, I'm going to be reading this book in this vlog. This will also just be like a regular weekend reading vlog, and like I'll be showing you book mail that I've got because I do have a package to open, and we'll be just like chatting and doing the regular reading vlog things. And also, if you've not read this book yet, do not worry, there will not be spoilers in this vlog. I never really put spoilers in vlogs because I want my videos to be accessible to everybody regardless of whether you've read a book or not, unless it's like a dedicated video to a certain book, which I did for House of Flame and Shadow, but honestly I don't really like doing spoiler vlogs. So this vlog will be spoiler free, but of course I will be talking about like my opinions and my thoughts and like certain things and everything like that. But yeah, I am so excited to read this book. I actually have no idea what it's about even. I've done such a good job of like literally not finding out anything about this book. I think I may read the synopsis going in because I actually don't really like going into books blind, but I also don't like to know too much about them. So I may just read the synopsis, but I do think I know that like our main character is a librarian, which kind of slays, and I love that. Also, this cover, like, tell me that that's not just so pretty and so summery, and just like the colors, I love it so much. And also like the under the dust jacket, it's like orange and blue, and I just think that that's so cute. It's just giving like sunshine vibes, and I am very excited because me and Emily Henry, we have a history, and I kind of talked about this in a recent vlog, but I'm going to say it again because currently this is the only Emily Henry book that I've not read, and this will kind of be the deciding factor because she has 4 previously published books and I've read them all, and 2 of them were 5 stars. The other 2 I think were like 2 stars, honestly. So this is kind of going to be the decider. Honestly, I do love Emily Henry, and even if like this book is not as good as I'm hoping, which I really hope it is, but like I will still love her so much, and she's just like a literary masterpiece. Like her writing is just phenomenal. So yeah, I'm really excited to read this book with you. So yeah, welcome to the vlog, and I will come back to you when I have my first reading update. Okay, so I'm back because I literally just had to go pull out my copy of Happy Place because I genuinely feel like this book changed like the trajectory of my life, and I feel like I read this book at the perfect time too. And I will link the vlog where I read this book down in the description box or up in one of these corners, because honestly like I just read this book at the perfect time and I have such a vivid memory of me reading this book. Also, I know this vlog isn't about Happy Place, but like honestly this whole video is just a love letter to Emily Henry. But yeah, so basically like this book was like about kind of like growing up and growing apart from your friends, and like you don't get to see them as often, and it goes from like being like together every single day in like college and school and stuff, and then like you see them once a year when they went to like this beach house. And I read this book as I was graduating secondary school, and I felt like I was going through that as well. Obviously I know these characters were like in their 30s and it was different than me like graduating secondary school. However, it just hit so hard because like I was reading this about like these friends who were obsessed with each other and like saw each other every single day and loved each other so much, and then like physical distance separated them and they all went down like their different life paths, and then they like didn't know things about each other's lives, they didn't get to see each other often, and that just like really hit. And like my best friend who lived like 2 minutes away from me and I would see like every single day, I now like haven't seen in like a month. So like that distance and like length of time between seeing each other is just gonna like keep getting longer as we get older. But like reading this book, it just really like put into words the changes that I was going through. I just read it like at the perfect time. But also like Emily Henry has this very like specific talent of making her characters feel so real. Like I've never felt more like realistic characters. Like I could be so convinced that these were real people. Like I 100% think of them as real people, particularly in Happy Place and Book Lovers, and hopefully Funny Story as well. She just like makes it so real, and like she has like this perfect blend of like beautiful writing, fun vibes, and like summer vibes, and like just like freeing like romance rom-com vibes, but also like this like heart-wrenching undertone that just like gets you in the chest. And I don't know how she does it. I've never read from another author that has that same effect, and I just love them so much. And I'm so excited about Funny Story. Like I'm literally so excited to read this. I am planning on annotating this book as well. However, I always kind of end up like giving up annotating halfway through because I'm just like, no, I just want to actually read, or I like end up downloading it on my Kindle and reading on my Kindle and that kind of thing. But I will try to annotate this whole book, and I will also try, like, if I read on my Kindle, I'll like highlight on my Kindle and then go back and annotate, which I actually might do with Book Lovers now. Wait, let me just grab Book Lovers too, because yeah, I actually read Book Lovers in last week's vlog. I think you will have seen me read that, and I started out annotating it and I had all these intentions, and then I downloaded it on my phone on my Kindle and did not continue annotating. But I think I may go back and like highlight in the book the things that I highlighted on my phone and on my Kindle, because that might be fun to do. Also, let's not talk about the fact that like I have these 3 books in like completely different formats. Like that's kind of sad. I've never put these books together, so maybe I should like try and get like the same edition of all of these books. But honestly, I'm just so excited to read this. I cannot wait. I'm gonna jump straight into it right now. Oh, I don't know why there's like this like big old chunk of sellotape on my book. I will take that off. But yeah, I'm just so excited to read this, and I hope you're excited to watch me read this. Leave your non-spoiler thoughts and review down in the comments if you would like. If you would like to discuss spoilers, you can message me on Instagram, because I'm assuming that by the time this vlog goes up I've read this book. So feel free to DM me your spoilery thoughts and your opinions and stuff, but do not leave any spoilers down in the comments, because that is not fair on everybody else. Okay, I literally just read like the little tagline on the back, and it says, "I'm bringing my boyfriend to your wedding. I tell my ex-fiance. Even as I'm saying it, there's a voice screeching in my brain. What are you doing? Your boyfriend?" Peter's voice emanates sheer disbelief. There's a weighty silence. "You can't mean you're with Miles?" "No," the voice in my head screams. "Yep," my mouth chirps. "We'll be there." Is this fake dating? Is this book fake dating? Don't even mess with me right now if this book is fake dating. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna read the synopsis together, because I don't know what this book is about. Maybe you guys don't know what this book is about. Let's discover together. Let's figure this out. Daphne always loved the way Peter told their story. That is, until it became the prologue of his actual love story with his childhood bestie, Petra. This is how Daphne ends up rooming with her total opposite and the only person who could possibly understand her predicament, Petra's ex, Miles. As expected, it's not a match made in heaven. That is until one night, while tossing back tequilas, they form a plan. And if it involves posting deliberately misleading photos of their adventure together, well, who could blame them? But it's all just for show, of course, because there's no way Daphne would actually start her new chapter by falling in love with her ex-fiance's new fiance's ex, right? Oh, that's so messy and that's so good. It sounds like fake dating. I'm so excited. But yeah, let's just stop talking. Let's just get straight into the book. I'm gonna grab some tabs that match the color vibe of this book, if I do have any, and I'm gonna grab like a highlighter and some pens and like get like so into this. I'm so excited to start this book. So yeah, let's just get reading and I'll come back to you when I start the book. Not spoken about the Tortured Poets department, and I feel like we must, because that album, Taylor, you are sick and twisted. You are literally, you are a criminal for this album that you've just dropped, because I'm so in love with this. Like, I'm literally so in love with this. I would say it probably is one of my favorite albums. It depends on the mood. It really does depend on the mood. Like Lover and like 1989 you will never beat for me, but like this, the Tortured Poets department, she's insane and I love her so much. Let me go through like my top couple of songs. I feel like they're kind of the same songs as everyone says they're top favorites, but there's only like a few that I don't love, and it's not even that I don't like them, it's just that like I've not like put them on enough, like I don't really reach for that song. But the ones that I love, Who's Afraid of Little Old Me, of course. This song is for the oldest daughters who always like wanted to please everybody and just like stayed quiet and like polite just to make everybody like her, and then she finally speaks up for herself. And if that sounds overly specific, it is, because I'm not saying that it's me, but I'm not saying that it's not me. I can do it with a broken heart. Yes, you fucking can. I just knew that there was going to be a song about like the Eras tour and like her doing the Eras tour as the love of her life has just broken up with her. Like I knew that that was going to be in there, and it did not disappoint. The Smallest Man Who Ever Lived, scathing. It is absolutely scathing, and I absolutely am obsessed. Like I just love it so much. The part that gets me is like, you are what you did. I'll forget you, but I'll never forgive. Like, fuck yes, like, get it. Taylor Allison Swift, you are the love of my life, like, for real. Some honorable mentions, I'm Gonna Get You Back. That song is so good. It is probably one of like the boppier ones off of this album, which there's not like many, and I resonated with it so well because it's like do you want to get your ex back, or do you want to get your ex back? Like, which do we want to do? And we hope it's the second one. Down Bad, of course, I love that. But Daddy I Love Him, of course. Like, I love those songs so much. The Tortured Poets Department, like, that song is so good. The Alchemy and Clara Bow, I really like those as well. The Black Dog, and again, I kind of resonate with a lot of lyrics in that because my ex also has their location still turned on and still shared with me, and I obviously don't look at it, but like if I'm going to a place that I think they're going to be, obviously I do look at it. Anyways, The Albatross, I do like that one. And also The Prophecy, I really like that one as well. Like the other ones, I think maybe I've just not listened to enough, and I will eventually like them. They're just not like my favorite. This whole album is just amazing, and I love it, and I love her, and I can't believe she dropped a double album. Like, you should have seen my reaction when that happened. And I didn't wake up at 5 AM to listen to the album when it came out first, and then I had work that day and I didn't get to listen until I came home at 6 PM, which was literally torture. I was avoiding social media on my lunch break because I was like, do not play any songs. I do not want to hear anything. I don't want to hear anybody's opinion until I've listened to them. And yeah, I just love this album. I think it is genuinely one of her best, and I'm so happy to be a Taylor Swift fan. Like, honestly, if you don't like Taylor Swift, keep it to yourself. Literally keep it to yourself. Do you know what artists I don't like? No, because I don't shit on people that I don't like. I just don't listen to them. It really is as simple as that. Okay, so it's time for the first reading update. I've literally not moved from the spot, so let's just get straight into it. So I've just reached chapter 4, which is page 30. I am already loving this book. I've already annotated a few things. Also, I've decided that I don't want to tab this book. I'm not really vibing with tabbing books lately. I don't know why, but I'm just really not. So I'm like highlighting it and like underlining some stuff, but I'm not tabbing it, and I'm not like writing in it, like writing like thoughts or anything. I'm just like highlighting some quotes and like underlining some sentences or whatever. First 3 chapters have been completed. Already loving the dynamic. Already we've gotten into it very quickly. Like in the first chapter, she's literally already living in the apartment with her ex-fiance's new fiance's ex. That's gonna get really confusing to say, but she's living in the apartment with Miles. And then in the second chapter, it like flashes back to when they break up and when she found out that he was cheating on her. So it is moving quite fast, and I feel like this is gonna be like kind of potentially dual timeline. Like it's going to kind of like keep telling like a little bit about like the ex relationship and then like kind of building up to this new one. I highlighted this one quote on page 14 when they were like breaking up, and this quote literally broke my heart. I shoved him away and his eyes widened in shock for just a second. Then he nodded somberly and headed for the door, totally empty-handed, like he had everything he needed and not a lick of it was in this house. Doesn't that just crush your soul? Like these people literally do not exist, but I am feeling for them. What is going on? So loving this. Also, I'm using the little like photo strip from Urban Outfitters of me, Sophia and Sarah. I just love my girls so much. And yeah, that is the update for right now. I think I am right now going to relocate because I've literally kind of been just here for like several hours now. So I think I'm going to maybe do some dishes, do some things like that, have dinner, and read some more. I'm really in a reading mood, and I'm also like really in the mood to like read a lot of this book. So that's hopefully what I'm gonna do, and I'll get back to you later. Hi besties. Okay, it is now Saturday evening and I've just gotten home from work. It's almost 9 p.m. and also can we just talk about the fact that it is literally bright at like 9 p.m. Like that just makes my heart so happy. I am a summer girl through and through. I was working all day. I got home just after 6 and I had a shower, cooked my dinner, and now I'm finally ready to settle in and read for the night. And when I tell you that I have been literally thinking about this book all day, like it is no joke. I did not want to stop reading last night, and that has not happened to me in so long. I don't know, but I literally did not want to put down this book. Like I'm so obsessed with it and so in love with it. Yesterday I made it up to page 129, so honestly I think I'm nearly halfway through the book. I'm not really 100% sure on that now, but I think I'm nearly halfway through. I think I'm like 30 something % of the way through, and yeah, I'm really loving this so much. I don't want to say anything about it really because I know this is like a fairly new release, but I do honestly think that I could finish this like between tonight and tomorrow, because I am working tomorrow but I'm not working until 1. So I feel like I could honestly like read it in the morning before work. However, I was literally just like thinking about this book, and I think I now know what the third act conflict is going to be, if there is going to be one, which I'm assuming that there is, and I really don't like it, and I really hope that that's not the case. Like maybe it's not, like I don't know, like I've literally just thought of this in my head, but also it kind of sounds like it could happen, and I don't know how I feel about that. So we're just gonna see. We're gonna just keep reading basically. I do also have to edit because I do want to put a vlog up tomorrow and I've not edited it yet, so I really should do that. Besties. Okay, it is now a couple of days later. It is now Tuesday, and I want to give you a quick little reading update and then also a book haul because I have some very exciting books to show you. But yeah, first of all I want to give you a little reading update on Funny Story by Emily Henry. Also, I am officially on holidays now. I have like 10 days off together, which is so nice. I'm literally so excited, and I do have some fun plans for the rest of this week, and then I do also just have a couple of days where I just don't have anything on, and I'm very much so looking forward to just like chilling and reading. And I'll talk to you more about my plans for tomorrow in just a minute because I do have some very exciting ones. But first I do want to give you an update on Funny Story by Emily Henry. I actually can't remember when I updated you last on this book, but I am actually nearly finished this book, so I don't think I gave you that many updates, which honestly I intended to, but like I just like kept reading and just couldn't like stop reading and didn't want to stop reading. And also like I didn't have a huge amount to say other than like I'm obsessed with this book, I'm loving this book. But I'm now on page 304. I have literally like 80 pages left, so I do fully intend on like just making a coffee right now and sitting down and finishing this book. I am absolutely loving this so far. It's amazing, it's stunning, it's beautiful. I love Miles and Daphne. I think they're so good. Emily Henry just has this like magical ability to make characters so real. I've said this before in the video, but she just makes them so real, but they also have just so much chemistry, and somehow like they're just the perfect fit for each other, and the way that their like personalities complement each other, like I don't know, I just love them so much, and they're such a believable couple. I'm kind of scared if there is going to be a third act breakup, because as I was saying earlier on in the vlog, that I kind of like had a sense of what could happen and I didn't want that to happen. And now that I'm like even further into the book and their relationship has progressed even more, I really don't want that to happen. Like I think that that would honestly kind of ruin the book a little bit for me, so I really hope that that doesn't happen. But honestly I kind of have more faith in the characters than that, so hopefully we're good. But yeah, I'm really excited. I'm definitely going to finish this book right now. Yeah, I do have a good bit to do this evening because I actually am going to Dublin tomorrow and for like the next couple of days, because I am actually going to the Olivia Rodrigo concert tomorrow, which I'm so excited for. Like I love Olivia Rodrigo. But also what is even more exciting is that I'm going with my bestie Lucy from Library of Lucy. If you have been subscribed for any amount of time to my channel, you will know Lucy because we always do readathons together. She's one of my closest friends in the whole world, and she is coming to Dublin tomorrow, which is Wednesday, and then she's going back on Saturday. So we do have Wednesday, Thursday and Friday together, which is so exciting, and we're gonna do some like fun things. And also it's so wholesome because Lucy's mom and my mom are really good friends as well, so it's so cute. Honestly, it's like two sets of besties. Like it is so cute and wholesome, and I'm so excited to see them. I just cannot wait. So yeah, I'm meeting them tomorrow morning and we're gonna just like have a little walk around Dublin and maybe do a little bit of shopping, get lunch, that kind of thing, and then we're gonna go back to Lucy's hotel because I'm staying with my aunt. I'm not staying in the hotel. We're gonna get ready in Lucy's room and then head to the concert as well tomorrow evening and I'm so excited. So yeah, tonight I do have a few things that I want to do. Like I need to pack my bag because I also don't really know what I'm wearing to the concert, so I really need to sort that out as well. And yeah, I need to pack, I want to wash my hair, I want to curl my hair, just like all that fun stuff, and I'm very excited. So yeah, that is my plan for the evening. But I've just gotten home from town because I did a driving lesson this morning and then I met my mom and we went out for lunch. So I've just gotten home, so I am going to sit down with a coffee and read this because I need to just like take a little break before I like get into packing and things like that, because it's only like 4 p.m, like I have plenty of time. So yeah, that is my plan for the evening and tomorrow, and I will take you with me, of course. You'll probably have so much concert footage in here and you will just hear my like screeching in the background, so just politely ignore that if you love me. But before I go, I do have a book haul for you, which is so exciting. I have 4 books to show you and I'm so excited about this haul because I actually got them from the library. I have never been a library girly. I feel like the library in my town was just very, very small. It did not have pretty much any books that I would be interested in reading, and I just kind of didn't give the library as much attention as she should have had. But a brand new library just opened and it is so stunning. I had some time to kill in town today while I was waiting for my mom to be done, so I was like, let's visit the new library. I walked in, it is so stunning. Like I've literally never seen such an amazing selection of books. Like it is truly phenomenal, and I'm definitely hoping to become more of a library girly because one, I just want to like support libraries and I love them and I think they're amazing, but 2, like free books, like literally free books, and that's so slay. So I did pick up 4 books today. I am a mood reader, so I don't know whether I actually will read these 4 books within the 3 weeks that I have to read them, but I am excited for them, so hopefully I will. And I am very much so in a reading mood, and I do have the next week off work, so I want to get through a good amount of books. So the first one is Mortal Follies by Alexis Hall. When I saw this book I was like, I've definitely seen it, like I recognize this cover, I recognize this book, but I couldn't really remember like where I'd seen it or what I'd seen about it. And then I saw this image at the top, so naturally the book came home with me, you know. And this is like a sapphic historical romantasy. That just sounds like everything that I want to read. Now I did see some like mediocre and kind of low-key bad reviews on it, so I'm kind of intrigued to see how that will be. But honestly, it looks pretty, it's sapphic. I'm very excited to read this book basically. So yeah, this was my first borrow. Then the next book that I got was The Hurricane Wars by Thea Guanzan, and I have seen this book literally everywhere. I've seen like the gorgeous stunning fairy loot edition that I had been on the waiting list for when that book came out and never managed to get, but this book just looks so good. It looks like an amazing fantasy book. I've seen really good things about it. It looks so interesting, and yeah, I'm really excited to read this book, and the cover just really intrigued me, so very excited to read this. I don't really know who I think I am with like these massive fantasy books. Like, be a little bit realistic, Emma, but like also slay, and they do look really good, so we'll see. Then the next one that I picked up was Queerly Beloved by Susie Dumond, and this book again just looked really cute. Like the cover just kind of dragged me in, and I think it's just gonna be like a fun little rom-com. But yeah, this just looks so cute and I can't wait to read it, and I might even see if there's like an audiobook of this that I can like listen along with it. Like that might be fun. So yeah, that was the 3rd book that I borrowed. And then finally I borrowed a book that I'm literally so excited to read, and that is The House Across the Lake by Riley Sager. I don't know if this is his newest thriller. I think this is like, no, I think The Only One Left came out most recently, and then this one was the one before that. But again, like this just looks so good. I've read a good few Riley Sagers at this point, and I think like I've only loved one of them. The other 2 were like meh, like they weren't great but they were okay. But I loved The Only One Left, and I feel like this one sounds really good as well. And also the best thing about the library is like I didn't spend any money on it, so if it's absolutely shit, it doesn't matter. I can just give it back, you know, it's great. But yeah, I'm actually very excited to read this, and as I said, I do want to do a readathon at the weekend. This might be perfect for the readathon because she's a thriller and thrillers go very, very quickly. So yeah, I'm very excited to read that. And yeah, that is my little library haul for today. I'm very excited. I'll come back to you later when I have some more updates or when I finish Funny Story. I'm literally gonna get into my comfies, sit on my couch, make a coffee and finish that book. So yeah, that is my update for right now, besties, and I'll come back to you later. Okay, besties, I've just gotten a package in the post and I feel like we need to open this together. It's not bookish, but I feel like you're here for all of my hauls at this point. So this is from Subdued, and there is a story surrounding this package, but basically I saw one of these items when I was in London and I didn't buy it, and I've literally been thinking about it like ever since, which is so ridiculous because it's the most basic jumper ever, as you will see in like a minute. But I just loved it and I really regretted not buying it. But then I like tried to order it online and it just wouldn't let me order it. I have to say, Subdued is the most frustrating frustrating shop to shop in, because even when I was in London I bought like a top there and I tried to return it the next day, and I went to a different like subdued location. They were like, no, like there's nothing we can do, you have to go back to the other one. I didn't know where I had been. I had never been in London before, so I literally had no clue which one I had been to. So I was just like traipsing around London trying to find this fucking shop. It's the most ridiculous thing, but also at the same time their clothes kind of slay. So let me show you what's in here. I'm actually so excited. Oh my god. Okay, so here are the little bits and bobs. We're just gonna start with the jumper first, because I've literally been wanting this jumper since February. Like, I'm so excited. It's so pretty. Like, I know that it is just a basic jumper, I know this, but you know when you like see something and you're like, oh my god, I love it, I should buy it, but then you don't, and it just like is in your mind. My life goal has honestly been just completed, and it like has like this like boat neck, it's kind of cropped. I just think that this would look so cute with like denim shorts in the summer, jeans, leggings, honestly anything. I just know I'm going to wear this a lot, and they do also have it in navy, so potentially. Then I also did jump on like the boxer short trend, so I did get these shorts. I would consider them just shorts. I wouldn't consider them like boxer shorts because I'm not wearing men's underwear outside, but these are so cute. They're such cute little shorts. Like, imagine with like a little baby tee or like a little vest top or something. Honestly, it would slay so hard. These are just going to be worn so much. So I'm trying to be a little bit more conscious of the clothes that I do buy, because recently I like got rid of a lot of clothes, donated and sold a lot of clothes, and I kind of realized how like some of the things I was getting rid of I'd only worn like once or twice, and I've kind of tried to scale back on spending and like only buy things that I can style in lots of different ways and like wear to different things. But I am going to wear these so often, and they're so cute. Honestly, it goes with the jumper that I'm wearing. And then the final clothing item is this like just like cute little vesty top that is navy and pink. Honestly, navy and pink are like the vibe, because I'm wearing navy right now. I have my like navy and pink Adidas on. Like, honestly, it just seems to be the vibe, and I'm not mad with it. Like, I really like it, and this is just so. And then final thing that I got is not clothes, but it's just like, is this like cutesy little bow hair clip. I thought this was just so cute. It is pink also, I'm just realizing, but I just thought that this would be so cute, and I love bows and I love pink. She's honestly so cute. Obviously I would not wear it like this. So yeah, there's my little haul. We're gonna go to Olivia Rodrigo. Like, wait, let's show the outfits.
Fit check. Hey, so fit check. Oh, so you didn't get to see the bottom of my hair? I have a bang. You see it? We're gonna be honest. You have to sit on the
Tonight is gonna be so much fucking fun. I want everyone in here up out of your seats. I want you to scream. I want you to jump. I want you to sing at the top of your lungs. Can you do that for me? For now, I just can't imagine how you could be so okay now that I'm gone. You didn't mean what you wrote in that song about me. You said forever, now I drive alone past your street. Are we ready for another song? throw away. But a conversation, nothing good to say. I felt so sad, took it 'cause it can. Now they pretend older than I am, but a perfect moment doesn't feel like mine. But I think I'm forced to be sorry. Sometimes I feel like I don't wanna be where I am. Getting drunk at a club with my favorite friends. Push away all the people who know me the best. But it's me who's been making the best. People's fight and I'm the love of your life. Rain on pouring, sun on shine. Changing you is possible. I just loathe you lately, and I despise my jealous eyes and how hard they fell for you. Yeah, I despise my rotten mind and how much it worships you. We broke up a month ago. Your friends are mine, you know. I know you've moved on fast from one new. One more girl who brings out the better in you. And I thought my heart was detached. All the sunlight on her. She's so sweet, she's so pretty. Does she mean you forgot about me? Oh, I hope you're happy, just not like how you were with me. I'm selfish, I know, can't let you go. To find someone great, but don't find no one better. I hope you're happy, but don't be happier. What's before to change our days? Laughing about how small we looked on you. Watching reruns of Glee, being annoying, singing in harmony, our precious bride. To all her friends saying you're so unique. So when you're gonna tell her that we did that too, she thinks it's special, that it's so real. That was our place, never found it first. Tell me the jokes you tell her when she's with you. Do you get things off her
Hi besties. Okay, it is now Thursday. It is the day after Olivia Rodrigo and it was honestly the best night. Like, it was such a good night. I had so much fun with Lucy. The concert was amazing. Like, genuinely, I think it was one of the best concerts that I've ever been at, which honestly says a lot because I've been to a fair few concerts and I feel like the only one so far that has topped Olivia is Harry, and like that's just simply because I literally live and breathe Harry Styles. But this concert literally came such a close second. Like, it was so good and it was so fun to share that with Lucy and to go, and it was just an amazing night that I will literally cherish in my memories for a very long time. I did film some videos of the concert and I filmed some videos of us getting ready for the concert, so hopefully you will have seen that. Also, I'm sure we're absolutely screeching in the videos as well, so politely ignore that. But yeah, it was just an amazing time. I'm looking a little bit shook today, kind of feeling it too, because by the time that me and Lucy actually went to the concert and like left the hotel to go to the concert, we had drank an entire bottle of vodka between the two of us. So she's feeling it today, let's just put it that way. I can't even get over how fun the concert was, to be honest, and I just loved it. I loved our outfits, I loved the atmosphere, I loved the songs. Like, the set list that Olivia Rodrigo had, I think was like the best set list ever. I think she sang every single song from Guts, and then like there was like 3 songs that she didn't sing from like Sour. Like, there was literally, like, she sang so many songs. It was literally like a 2-hour-long concert. Like, she came on the stage just before 8:30 and then she finished at 10:15. So like, it was literally nearly 2 hours of like solid singing, and like we knew every single song. Cause like, we went to Gracie last September, me and Lucy, and like, though obviously we love Gracie and we knew the songs, we didn't know all of the songs, and also like some of them were like slower songs that you're not like screaming to. With Olivia, like, we were hoarse coming out of that concert. Like, we literally could not speak because we had just screamed the whole way through the concert, and it was so therapeutic, honestly. Like, it was quite healing to just scream to Olivia Rodrigo in concert. And yeah, it was just such an amazing experience, and our seats were like really good too. Like, we had a really good view, but like, they were literally like, I think they were only like 50 euros, 40, 50 euros each, and we bought them like nearly a year ago. So worth it. If you have the opportunity to go see Olivia in concert, literally go, because she's amazing and she can put on an amazing show. Like, literally such an amazing show. Her stage presence, top notch. Like, it was amazing. But yeah, I just had the best time, and you know how much I love a concert. Like, I'm a concert girly to my core, and I was literally just thinking of like all the concerts that I've been to in the past year, and there's so many. I started with Harry in Slane Castle, then I had Gracie in September, then I had Cigarettes After Sex in November, I had Noah Khan in February, and now Olivia. And I have like 3-4 more coming up this year as well, including Taylor Swift next month, which is kind of crazy to say. That will be a whole vlog and I'm so excited for that. But yeah, I just wanted to give you a little update because we had the best time. And now the plans for today, because we are still obviously in Dublin, we're in Dublin until tomorrow. This morning already, we got up so early. I really needed to sleep in, but we live, we laugh, we love. I'm just gonna chug some water and we'll be good. But we got up early and we walked my cousin to school, which was so cute, and we were just like chatting along the way. It was so wholesome. And then on the way back, we got a chicken fillet roll from the Centra Deli, which, if you're Irish or you've been to Ireland, you know the culture that is a chicken fillet roll. Like, it honestly is the backbone of our nation. Like, I'm not even joking. I did also get a coffee because she was needed, and I don't usually like the coffee machine coffees, but when I tell you that this coffee just tasted like the best coffee I've ever had, and I think it was just because I was kind of hungover and like desperate for a coffee, so I was like, I'll literally drink anything, but it actually slapped, so that is good. I think I'm gonna head into the city centre soon to meet Lucy, and then we'll like do some shopping, do some like walking around, that kind of thing, like just like see a few things, get lunch, and I'm really excited. I think it's gonna be such a fun day. We might go book shopping, actually. I think we might go book shopping, and if we do go book shopping, obviously I will vlog it and I will take you guys with me. So yeah, I'm very excited for another day with Lucy. It's so much fun. Like, literally whenever we're together, we just have the most fun. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna go get ready now because like I've not done like my skincare or my makeup or anything. I literally just rolled out of bed, put on a pair of leggings and brought my cousin to school. That's it. But also I wanted to update you on the book that I'm reading, because this is still a booktube channel, but I wanted to tell you about the book that I started, because I did finish Funny Story. Did I tell you about Funny Story? I have no recollection of whether I told you that I finished Funny Story or not. I don't know. Anyways, we won't get into that. I did finish Funny Story. I gave it 5 stars. I'll give you like a full update on my thoughts when I get home. But the book that I picked up yesterday was Wayward by Amelia Hart. This book is so far actually really, really good. I bought this when I went book shopping with Sarah last week, or the week before. I actually can't remember. And it was the one on my TBR that was just calling to me. And I felt like, because I'd read like so many romances back to back, I felt like reading something a little bit different. I'm not really sure what genre this book is. I'm going to be so honest. Like, I don't know if it's a thriller. I don't know if it's like a historical fiction. I don't know if it's a fantasy. I don't know if it's a horror. Like, I don't know. All I know is like there's like these 3 women. They're all in the same like family and they're all like related and descendants of each other. But like one of them is in present day and she's just escaped her abusive relationship. And then we have one in 1942, which is like her grandaunt, I think, or her grandmother or great grandmother. And she is like, her father is like trying to like marry her off to a man that she doesn't want to get married to. And then we have another generation of that, the women in their family who is in the 1600s and she's on trial for witchcraft. And I don't really know what the plot of this book is, but I know like the one in like 1942, like she's being like told she's like strange and odd and like not like a normal person. So I feel like, is there going to be like magic? Is this going to be like a that kind of a thing, or is it just going to be, I genuinely don't know. I'll keep you guys updated, but maybe it's best not to know. Like, maybe I won't tell you, but no, I'll kind of tell you the gist as I go on, or like once I figure out like what genre this book is. But I am so far really liking it. I've not read that much. I got to page 36 when I was on the train yesterday, and yes, I am using my train ticket as my bookmark, because why would I not? Like, what is the purpose of a train ticket if not to be used as a bookmark? So yeah, this is my current read. Very much so excited to continue, and I'm really intrigued by it. And yes, like even on the front it says, men invented the word witch, we call ourselves wayward. I don't know, but I do love a good witch story, and I love a good like women story, and I feel like this is going to be very like empowering, potentially, or sad. I couldn't tell you. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna go right now. I'm gonna get ready and we're gonna head into town. It is like an hour on the bus, I think, into town, so I probably may read on the bus actually. Maybe not. Maybe I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I'll just listen to music. Posture. Yeah, I was humbled violently by Lucy's Be Real because she caught me unawares, and my posture is like, I would say I'll put the picture here, but I won't, because that's not staying on the internet. Well, it's on Be Real, but
I'll post it on my Insta.
Please, by all means. We have spent 3 days together. We've had a great time.
Yeah.
But now it's the last hurrah.
Yeah.
It's actually like, we'll see each other soon, I'm sure.
We haven't filmed.
We've not filmed. We were gonna vlog. We've not filmed. We bought a lot over the weekend. I'll do a haul when we get home. Bought a lot of books. We bought a lot of chocolate. Bought a lot of everything, really.
Yes.
Bye guys.
Bye guys.
Bye guys.
Till December or something like that.
Yay. Hi besties. Okay, so it's now a couple of days later. It is Sunday and I'm coming on here to give you a final reading update because I have finished another book, and give you a book haul from the weekend with Lucy, and then also just to kind of end up this vlog and give you like a final update because I'm about to start a 24-hour readathon, so I definitely want to do a separate vlog for that. So first and foremost, the reading update. Last night I did finish Wayward by Amelia Hart. I'm just in such a reading mood, guys. Like, I don't know what it is, but I'm in such a reading mood that I literally read this entire thing yesterday. Like, I just powered through and I just literally read this entire because I just really wanted to like finish books and get through books and get on to other books on my TBR. And I was listening to the audiobook at some parts as well because Spotify does audiobooks now, which is literally the best news ever. I think you only get like 15 hours a month, but honestly, like, I don't really listen to audiobooks that often, and I didn't listen to like this whole thing on audiobook. Like, I kind of only listened to parts, so I still probably have a good amount left. But yeah, anyways, I finished this book. I ended up giving it a 4 out of 5 stars. Kind of all the way through I did think it was going to be a 5-star. Like, it definitely had 5-star potential, but I think once I got to the end I was like, actually, like, I think this is more of a 4-star. And especially like after reading some other reviews, they made good points, and I try to like not get influenced by other people's reviews, but sometimes when you read something and like someone has picked up on something that you didn't pick up on, you're like, oh yeah, okay, that actually makes sense. So I feel like it's kind of, I don't think it's a 5-star, but it easily could have been, if you get what I mean. I did really like this. I think it was a very empowering story, and it was very anti-men. Like, it was very anti-men in an attempt to be pro-women, but like, I don't think we need to like drag someone down to bring other people up, you know what I mean? Like, it kind of had those vibes, and like, I really did like how each of these stories ended up. I liked how like the women in this family kind of have this power, and like they're all connected. I don't really know actually how to describe this book or how to explain this book. I don't even know what genre it is, like, because all the way through I was kind of thinking like this is gonna be like a thriller, this is gonna be like a horror or mystery or something. It kind of wasn't. It was kind of just a book, and I don't even know how to describe it more than that. Like, this is just like a story. Not that it was boring, because there was stuff going on, but this is very much so character heavy. Like, we follow these 3 women in intricate detail, which was very interesting, and there were things throughout that we were like learning and discovering along with our main character, so that was good. Yeah, I don't know how to describe this book, but I would recommend. Huge trigger warnings for sexual assault. It is on page, it is mentioned a lot throughout the book. There's a lot of topics in here, so I would say potentially do look up trigger warnings before you go into this. I think I would have liked Altha and Grace's story a little bit more touched on, but this book was genuinely very good. I do recommend it. So yeah, that is 2 books that I finished in this vlog. I finished Funny Story and then I finished Wayward. So honestly, like, I had 2 pretty good reads this week, because Funny Story was a 5 and then this one was a 4, but like very nearly a 5, maybe even 4.5. So that was very good, and also like I finished 2 books in a week, which is kind of a slay. And next up we're going to go into a very big book haul, because me and Lucy went into so many bookshops in Dublin and we did not hold back. Basically, we had no self-control when it came to buying books, so I'm just going to show you those books now. Spoiler alert, there's 6 of them. Yeah, let's just get straight into that. I can already tell that this vlog is going to be so long, but I hope you've enjoyed nonetheless. Anyways, so there's 6 books that I bought over the few days with Lucy. Let me show you right now. So the first one is The Nanny by Lana Ferguson. I have seen this book around a good few times and I've looked at it and kind of been intrigued by it a few times, but we saw it in the works and Lucy had 2 books that she wanted to buy, but she couldn't find a third that she wanted to buy, and obviously you get 3 for 9, so we just picked up this as the 3rd book. We actually both got a copy of this, so this will be a buddy read. Me and Lucy have so many buddy reads planned for May, like it's actually insane. Like we have like 5 or 6 buddy reads, I think. Whether we'll actually achieve them all, I don't know, but yeah, this book looks really good. I do love a good nanny trope and I love a good rom-com, so this is absolutely perfect and I can't wait to read this. Then next up I bought Lightlark by Alex Astor. This book has intrigued me for a very long time and I want to know what it's about. I want to get into it. Also, I'm very much so missing my YA fantasy era, so I definitely do want to get back into it and I do want to read this. Also, this paperback is just so satisfying because it's like taller than a normal paperback, but it's like floppy. Like it's just the perfect paperback. Did I just quote my own username? I did. Anyways, I also got this really cute little bookmark. I thought it was adorable. The reason that I got that bookmark is because I actually bought a Paddington Bear bookmark in London, which I think I showed you in my London haul, and I lost it. I was getting on a bus and I'd been reading at the bus stop and it fell out of my book and I left it at the bus stop, and I was so devastated because I loved that bookmark and I'd gotten it on holidays. I got that one again because they were from like the same like brand and stuff, so I got that one. Then I picked up the first 2 books in a series which I actually plan on reading today in my 24-hour readathon. I think I'm going to attempt to read the whole series, and that is of course The Raven Boys and The Dream Thieves by Maggie Stiefvater. These books have been around a long time. These books have been very popular. I have already previously read The Raven Boys like years and years ago, and I do remember liking it, but I can't remember exactly what it's about, and I never continued with the series and I do want to. I know I did own these books at some stage, but I think I either gave them to someone, unhauled them, or they're in my shed for the past like 6 years, so I just thought like, you know what, let's just get new copies. I think I'm going to be reading these in the readathon that we're doing tonight. But yeah, I'm really excited to read these books and really excited to get back into this series and see if I like it still. So yeah, that was the next 2 books that I bought. And then finally we went into Dewberry Books, which I picked up Next to You by Hannah Bonham Young. This is the sequel to Next of Kin. I'm fairly sure that this book has literally just released and I'm so excited to read it. I'm fairly sure that this follows a character from the previous book, but I honestly can't remember. I think it's like one of her friends or something, I don't know, but all I know is that I loved how Hannah Bonham Young wrote her books and I loved like the representation and just how inclusive it was, so I definitely want to read this and hopefully it will be the same. And also like those characters just look so cute and I do love a rom-com, so yeah, perfect. And then the final book that I bought with Lucy was The Librarians of Rue de Picardie. This is from the author of The Paris Library, which I think I read it in like 2020 and I loved that book. I've not read a historical fiction in so long, like I've genuinely not reached for one. I don't even think I read one like at Christmas time when I usually read a historical fiction. Maybe I did, I can't remember. But yeah, I just absolutely loved The Paris Library and this is her newest book, but also I am really excited to read this. I'm excited to read more from this author and I actually miss historical fiction, so it'll be really nice to get back into it and read one from an author that I know I already like. So yeah, that was the last book that I bought. So yeah, those were the 6 books that I bought in Dublin, and I had such an amazing time with Lucy. Like, she is the most fun person to be around and I love her with my entire heart and soul. But yeah, that is kind of it for this vlog, guys. I had such an amazing time, and this I feel like is going to be such a fun vlog to look back on. Thank you so much for watching. Stay amazing, stay kind, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!